Okay, hello. Some passive stuff over here. We have landscape over here with a NooN, really beautiful thing. And we got some of our own devices like the passive operator, standalone bricky format. It's in a box and it's small, and the eurorack format. And I'm gonna do some small, compare stuff and And it's also just my workflow point of view. I really like the design. It's really nice. The NooN. Is the passive operator a copy of NooN? No. For the people who have this and this, it's a little bit different. And I will show, of course, the differences. And this is already designed for the people who have the Errortron in 2016. Yes, so that's really already old. But the blue from this trigger it also to make it a kind of blue. And we like the design because they make beautiful stuff. And it's also funny to have everything passive in a kind of blue. I don't know why, but yeah. A lot of people asking, can you make this in black? Because everything in my eurorack is black, but yeah, passive is blue. And we put some He-Man on the back and it says, I need no power. Anyway, for people from my generation know who He-Man is. I put it a little bit on. The main source is now this. It get a trigger input from over a gate input from the core, from the sequencer SQ1. A lot of people have this. And I play a little bit around. What I've seen that this one is much more louder. You can make it less loud door putting capacitors in there. But the problem a little bit with passive stuff, it must be a kind of loud. This is what I miss sometimes here, but it has nice this way of pushing here, putting here and change it. That's also really nice. Let's listen. Let's say more than words. Really interesting. The NooN has some touch things also that can be fun. What's sometimes a little bit annoying, I don't know, is that this one that I hear a ground sound if I touch there. I think that must be not the idea, but you hear this ground. Then maybe it's the idea to go to the input. And now the mixer is on the loudest. And it's a little bit lower in sound compared with the passive operator. The passive operator works with a patch matrix. You put the output officially here, but you can also put it here. And then you put one in. And then you hear it's much more louder. There's also going to be an LED here blinking up. And that's the signal of the core. I will make it a little bit in the passive operator. It depends where you put it in the sound. So you can also make a bridge. Then you put it in the output, and we're patching with this one on different levels. So here it's really low. Here it's in the middle. And here is really high. And there are 12 different things. Then you can play with the control voltage from these are in and outputs. And you can play with more in one. So if I do it here, now we hear a low sound and a high sound at the same time. So it goes a little bit loud. We will now use the landscape again to the output. And I put the same trigger in there. also pretty nice. Let's do 2 in there. This kind of sound we know also from what we just have. The touching idea, it's really fun, and we actually have something like this also at the Pasive operator. We have also a touching thing. Let's listen. So, under here you see a capacitor bank, and it comes with this small box, and you can add capacitors in there to make the sound also more different. And there's a small touch panel in there, so that's going to be over here, for example, if you want to use this kind of touch idea. So if we have this, this kind of sound, then we put it in here. Let's say in here, we take one in here. And now this is your touch. Somehow the passive operator is much more louder than the NooN. And you can put also in the matrix more triggers and gates. Now we have 1, but there can be there can be 12 in, but you can also just do 3. That's the most nicest. You can also go from the matrix in this control voltage or inside, and there's this what the fuck input. Yeah, let's go back to the NooN. Now we have almost the same sound. It's a little bit lower, but I can pump it up. Really nice. Okay. And now we have also the eurorack model. That's exactly the same as the standalone one. So I'm going to the main output. Then we're going to make a bridge somewhere in this, and then we are. You'll hear it. Nice and short. In the eurorack model, it's the same trick. We can do a touch thing in there. can find so many happy accidents and sweet spots here. Yeah, so then we go back to NooN, a little bit louder. And you can also play with the capacitors. You put one leg in the color one and one leg over here, and then you have a different sound. Let's listen to that. Put it just somewhere in, some trigger. It comes with a back kind of compartments. You can also always order a reload of this, and there are really small ones here from the 60s and 50s. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of passive stuff. I like the idea. I hope more people gonna make it. I had a customer friend on their Fel songs. He gonna also produce some passive stuff. And yeah, design is really beautiful from the NooN. I like it how they make the colors and the switches, and yeah, good job. Yes, and yeah, and we will see each other I think on Superboot. Yes, let's play around. This is about passive stuff. I hope more people gonna make passive stuff, because we don't want to spend energy so much. And this actually, the setup now run on this Korg that you hear, and it works on two AA batteries, sequencing, and the rest is all passive. So that's really magic. Thank you for watching. Be good. Have a very good day.